Hey there, it's Carl from Filmmaker's Guide, and I haven't uploaded a video on this channel in about a month, I think. And even the videos I posted then were not as educational as I would have liked. But this video, I'm returning back to my roots being making videos about making videos. I'm actually taking that to an even higher degree because so far in this video, all I've talked about is how most of my videos are about making videos. And I'm just gonna cut that tangent off because that could go on forever. Okay, so what happened since we last talked? Oh, right, I made a documentary. Actually, I made a couple, but we're only gonna talk about one for now. So I guess what I wanna do is I wanna give you a little bit of a behind the scenes look at some of my documentary production and kind of see what goes into making one of them. The first thing I do is the pre-production, and I really have to look at some really highly reputatable websites to really get my brain going. During production, I start to shoot interviews, shoot B-roll, gather B-roll, and even shoot some of my own lines once I get most of that edited together. When shooting my lines, things can be very, very stressful, especially when the weather isn't very good. Friday morning, I woke up early, I got all my gear together, we got in the car, got to my location in golden hour, and wouldn't you know, it's rainy. It's very hard to shoot in the rain. The audio is gonna get messed up, the lighting's gonna be terrible, and it's just really, really miserable. So we stayed in the car for a couple hours, and by the time it let up, we got out, we went to our location, and wouldn't you know it, there was all sorts of noise in the background. Apparently, the next day was gonna be the inauguration of the governor in that exact location that I was filming, so there was all sorts of construction and renovation work going on around it. There was leaf blowers, there was all these vehicles, there was all this background noise. It was really, really awful. I wanna cry. It's rainy, why are you blowing leaves? It was sort of a worst case scenario, and though the story isn't particularly unique, I'm sure it happens all the time, I still have to question why anyone would use leaf blowers while all the leaves are wet. I mean, they're not gonna move very far. It was terrible. So we went back another day later that weekend, and wouldn't you know it, it was sunny, everything looked really nice, especially with the reflector, and the audio was pretty good except for the motorcycles, which for some reason in that location there were a bunch of those. And that's how I made my documentary. Isn't that exciting? The link to it is in the description if you want to watch it.